What is up, my friends? I'm here again with Kevin. Took a little bit of time, but it is what it is. Let's get started. Kev, what's up?
What's going on?
Not too much, my friend. I just want to touch on what happened at Mania real quick. Um, Everything seemed to go as planned, at least on their end. Roman Reigns gets the title. Decent match, but hell of a long pay per view, wouldn't you say?
Um, yeah, but I never really cared for that because it's WrestleMania and I was in the moment and I really, really enjoyed it. I was worried that it wouldn't top the NXT pay per view, and despite what the critics say, I believe it did based on what happened with Shane and Undertaker.
Oh yeah,
But we'll get into that a little bit later.
yeah, definitely. Because Hell in a Cell definitely made some heads turn, and like you said, we'll get into that in a little bit. Um, did you like Triple H's entrance?
Yeah, I did.
I really enjoyed it. I just loved how he includes NXT guys in it because all those guys in Skulls were NXT guys. Blake and Murphy, the Revival, who I think a couple of referees too, and Finn was one of them. There was a list of like everyone that was involved, and I just named off a few of them. But yeah, nothing.
I liked it because it was almost like, he was kind of giving off the impression that the world is, going to waste, and he's the guy that you want to look to for light, and he's the leader, and
Definitely, yeah,
conqueror, and all that other stuff, and everybody else is more or less sheep and doesn't have the power because they're not the authority. So yeah, I mean, I like that concept.
Yeah, and Steph looked amazing. Can't say enough about that. I mean,
who said that?
Who did say that? It wasn't me.
You know what I mean?
Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Your boy Baron Corbin takes it. What do you think?
Oh man, so I love the way you say my boy because I've been supporting Baron Corbin for a while now, and I know you have as well, Steve. So I
Definitely,
your boy as well as he is mine. But I'm glad that they swerved us with this one. I went into it thinking much like yourself. It'd be Mark Henry, Big Show, or Kane, one of the three. And to see him in the match, I first of all thought he's not going to win this. But then at the same time, I kind of thought, well, why is he in it? Because he wasn't originally in it. So, it was nice to see them, surprise us like that, and to have him make a statement at his first WrestleMania.
Definitely. I mean, Corbin destroyed in NXT all those years. Comes up, makes an impact in the Battle Royal, a major impact. You're right. And then the next night on Raw, again with a major impact. I think he has a little work to do on his mic skills, and I know you and I talked about that in length, but he can only get better from here on in, and more things to come from Baron, for sure.
Oh, of course, yeah. And Roman Reigns can't cut a promo to save his life, so he'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Raw, we saw 4 call-ups. Enzo and Cass, Apollo Crews, Baron, and I forgot the last one. Cesaro returned. Yep.
Are we talking strictly debuts?
Yeah, debuts. There was 4 of them. There was Enzo and Cass,
Cass,
Apollo and Baron.
Baron Corbin, you could say, had a debut because it was his first match on Raw.
Mm-hmm. Vaudevillains did SmackDown this past SmackDown, so I haven't really looked into how they did. Yeah. But if you out there can tell me how they did, do it.
A great tag team. I don't know if you've seen their work in NXT.
Sorry, say it again?
They're pretty much, they wrestle like Cesaro in a way.
Are you talking about the Vaudevillains?
I mean, they're good. Yeah, that's kind of like their style.
Yeah.
They're very similar. Very good.
Yeah, very popular in NXT. So with all those popular tag teams in NXT now up, what's going to happen now for NXT? You think?
What's going to happen with NXT? Well, they're making room for more talent.
Yeah, American Alpha. We know that's American Alpha is going to shine, and they still are, being the new tag champs down there in
There's plenty
NXT.
of talent still left on the roster, Steve, with Finn Balor included until he gets called up.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Samoa Joe.
Oh, absolutely.
Bobby Roode.
Oh, I am so happy that Bobby signed.
Yeah.
Bobby signed about a week before Takeover, I believe. That's what I'm hearing on.
And that's newsflash for those that don't know. So
yeah.
Nice to welcome Bobby Roode.
Welcome Bobby Roode. We still have the debuts of Bullet Club coming this week, hopefully. So it's all up from here, my friend. So that takes care of Raw.
I just want to jump in for 1 second.
Sure, yeah.
To whatever next. I'll say the reason why they've not brought Finn up straight away is because they want to debut him in the best way they possibly can.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And I think the Bullet Club, like you said, the touch base on that, I really feel that would be the way forward in kind of bringing him in the door. Just like Seth Rollins had the Shield, right? So.
Oh man, could you imagine? Could you imagine, just for argument's sake, Bullet Club versus Shield? That would be amazing.
I think we could all say the Bullet Club would win.
Definitely, yeah.
Seth and Venus.
Definitely. I just want to make an announcement a little bit. For those who are going to be ordering SummerSlam this year, watch for me. I have secured tickets to go to Brooklyn. So hopefully, with all the plans, I have those tickets right now. I'm getting 2 more events, that being NXT and Raw in Brooklyn. So definitely watch out on this channel for all my adventures with a friend of mine who's got a birthday. So you know what? Give him a birthday gift. One hell of a birthday gift, if you ask me. So you, sir, have some ordering and watching on the network to do this summer.
I'll be on the lookout for yourself with my binoculars. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be watching you courtesy at $9.99 per month.
Oh yes, I mean, like, I've been to one SummerSlam before, that being the 2004, which was here in Toronto.
Man, fuck your SummerSlam. I'm talking about the new SummerSlam.
A little jealous, are we?
Oh, it's a little bit. I've never been to a pay-per-view, but I've been to 5 events, like 3 Raw tapings and 2 house shows. But it's nothing to what you've done, I know, Steve. But in my defense, you are in the North American region.
Yes.
So I should hope so.
Yeah, and just speaking of that, I hope that you find yourself in the O2 Arena sometime when Takeover comes to your area.
Oh yeah, man, you best believe. I'll be having a Sasha Banks sign, even though she's not there anymore. But who could American Alpha? Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
American Alpha for the win.
Definitely.
But by then they'll probably be on the main roster. So
one can only hope. You and me are probably their top supporters.
Listening to this, the Drifter can eat a dick. Just saying.
Oh, Samson, you're not a fan?
Nah.
I mean, like,
the gimmick is literally, you said he just waits outside the performance center and train stations. Like, he's so homeless. How's his jeans always looking mint condition, and his shirts are ironed, and his hair's all in place? Like, the fuck out of it.
I'm loving the whole, like.
He's about as homeless as Santa Claus is real.
Wow.
That's all I gotta fucking say.
That's a bold statement, man.
That is a bold statement. And you can't sing for shit. I want my money back.
Oh man. I just having you as a regular is probably the greatest thing I ever thought of. You know, so.
Oh, without a doubt, and I couldn't say it better myself. And to top it off, man, I will say one good thing about him. He has a mean streak, and that's something that every wrestler needs to possess, and he's got that to a T. So
definitely.
There is one thing going for him is that I just don't like the gimmick. That's just me. Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong. He might win me over eventually, but I think gimmick's a little bit stupid. I mean, you can't really say he becomes a wrestler just by waiting outside the performance center, and all of a sudden he's the Drifter. I mean, I don't understand that logic.
Yeah, Graves, I think, was really high on him at the start, and now give him like he had a couple of losses under his belt, and now Graves is like almost burying the guy.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. You're talking about Corey Graves, right? Commentary.
Yeah, because like weeks past, he was on his winning streak, and then he was all about the Drifter, and now the last couple of matches, he basically buries him. So that's just the.
The thing with Graves is I don't know if he's meant to be a heel or face.
That's the thing. This is the thing I love about Graves.
He's kind of like a tweener.
Yeah, that's what I love about Graves. I can't say enough about Graves' talent on the mic. I mean,
you already know how I felt towards his retirement.
Oh man!
I'm just glad Triple H gave him that 2-year deal.
Yeah,
to be
and
a commentator. And I don't think it'll be 2 years. I think it'll be a lot longer. Than
really, believe it or not, that 2 years I think almost up, or like I haven't heard of him.
I see them re-signing him.
Oh, definitely. You can't have an NXT like Phillips. I mean,
he's best for business, as you say.
You heard it here. I agree. UFC fight night in a couple of days. Glover, Rashad. What are your thoughts?
Glover Sheeran, Rashad Evans.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with Glover because if I remember straight, wasn't his last fight a victory over Jones's opponent in OSP?
You know what? Your guess is as good as mine. I can't really think that far back.
I believe it was. So, going off of his momentum to Rashad's loss against Bader and Rashad not being the same fighter.
Yeah, and plus Glover's Glover's a Chuck guy, isn't he? So, you know,
he trained Chuck for many years.
Yeah, going into it right there, I have my love for Glover, but I also I got to respect Evans as well. I got to respect Evans.
Yeah, I just think after the Ryan Bader fight, we can't say he's the same fighter, but we can agree and say that Glover has a better chance of winning this one than Rashad does. I just feel like. Glover's got him beat in most areas with his jiu-jitsu and obviously the stand-up. You got to hand it to Glover, a heavy-handed striker. He could easily finish and put away Rashad.
Definitely.
A dangerous guy.
Yeah, but we'll get into that fight night card and the fight card after that before the 197 in a future video. But for now, we're gonna pretty much call it a video. And any last words? Oh, I do have one thing to say. Your episode 1 of my created character for UFC 2, nothing but brilliant. For you guys who haven't seen it yet, go see it. And I gotta ask, when is episode 2, my friend?
Episode 2. Well, just to let everybody know, episode 2 is in the works. I actually have got some pre-recorded clips. I was just gonna base it off of the reception, and to be honest with you, it really doesn't matter. I guess we all do it for fun, and it's my friend there, Steve. So episode 2, we can make that happen, most definitely. So
excellent.
You heard it here first.
Yes, sir. So yeah, guys, that is it for me.
Subscribe to Steve. Check out my channel. It's not really that big of a deal anymore, but it still kind of is. Whatever. Kiss my ass. No, but anyways, I'm signing out. Peace.
Peace. We're out of here. Enjoy it.